families were able to do activities from an Easter egg hunt, Easter egg decorating, and of course, scoring a goal with DC United. After 911 responders are alerted of a cardiac arrest, a push notification is sent out to anyone with the app within a quarter-mile radius of the incident. That means $5 billion of preventable medical costs each year. And it's a vicious cycle. Fewer bees means fewer pollinators. Fewer pollinators means fewer fruits and vegetables. Fewer fruits and vegetables raises the price, making it even harder for low-income people to eat healthy. Juan Cortez arrived in the U.S. from Colombia 18 years ago.
We had to obviously accommodate ourselves to a new life, to a different rhythm.
But he didn't become a citizen of the United States until September 2015.
I see myself as American as anyone else that lives in this country.
His journey to citizenship finished just as things were heating up in the presidential race. And within 15 minutes of becoming a citizen, Cortez was a registered voter.
I was already sure that I was going to register, but it left it undoubtedly going to register and vote now, and maybe with more certainty about where I was going to cast my vote.
That vote will go for Hillary Clinton.
But obviously, a Clinton vote is going to be much more beneficial for Latino communities.
And Cortez, who now helps immigrants working towards their citizenship, says Latinos are being motivated by the Trump campaign's rhetoric on immigration.
Yeah, of course people are fired up. They want to be able to say no to Trump.
Dr. Stella Rouse, director of the Center for American Politics and Citizenship at the University of Maryland, agrees.
But what we have seen is an increase in Latino voter registration, and we're expecting an increase in Latino voter turnout, and there's a correlation that can be made between that and the rhetoric of Donald Trump.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
But the increase in Latino voter registration may not be totally due to reaction to Trump. The National Association of Latino Elected and Appointed Officials projects 13 million Latinos will vote in the general election. That's a 17% increase from 2012. Rouse says the numbers may not be going up, but there's no doubt that among Latino voters, Trump is having an impact.
There's a lot of anecdotal evidence that suggests that Trump has caused Latinos or mobilized Latinos to vote.
This is my first time exercising my right to vote.
And Rouse says she expects to see Latino voters make their presence known this election.
I think you will see, even if the registration numbers don't increase, what you'll see is larger turnout from those that were already registered.
And Juan Cortez will be among them.
I'm an American citizen now, and I get to reap all these benefits.
Ida Mahan was born June 18, 1920, 2 months to the day before the 19th Amendment was passed, giving women the right to vote. She remembers a time when she says women were greatly undervalued.
They ignored the women because the men thought they were so much better to do this.
Throughout her life,
I think that was me.
She says she has learned that women can do just as good of a job, if not better, than men.
Well, it's important to show how good women can do things and don't have to have a man to do it all the time.
And today, she cast her ballot for the person she hopes will be the first female president.
She's trying hard. She's not just laying back.
But Mahan says she's not voting for Clinton because she's a woman. She says it's because she thinks the former Secretary of State will simply do a better job.
I don't want everybody to think she's just a woman. She's a worker, a good worker.
And she thinks Clinton will be a good role model for her 4 children, 19 grandchildren, 38 great-grandchildren, and 16 great-great-grandchildren, with 2 more on the way.
My life, I've enjoyed it all.
So this looks like it has like maybe 1, 2, 3.
Lindsay Baranco has been working with bees for years.
With good in management, we tend to be successful, but it's an up and down proposition each year.
But across the state, country, and globe, the bees are dying. And it's a vicious cycle. Fewer bees means fewer pollinators. Fewer pollinators means fewer fruits and vegetables. Fewer fruits and vegetables raises the price, making it even harder for low-income people to eat healthy. Most years, the bee population drops by about a third. In Maryland, from 2014 to 2015, the USDA reports the number was nearly double that. The blame, in recent years, has gone to the insecticide neonicotinoid. But the head of the Maryland Farm Bureau, Chuck Fry, says it's not that simple.
Bees are a complicated thing.
On October 1st, Maryland becomes the first state in the country to ban at-home use of the pesticide, although the new law doesn't officially kick in until January 2018.
Fewer pesticides in the environment that could affect honeybees, we think is a group is a good thing.
But not everyone agrees the ban will solve the bee problem. Bee expert Dennis Van Engelsdorp says the ban could even end up doing harm.
The question is, well, what are you going to replace them with? And a lot of the products that you'd have to replace them with are a lot worse for bees.
Van Engelsdorp, though, does agree that overall, the fewer the pesticides, the better.
It's a complex problem with multifacets. The solution is going to be complex with multifacets.
And Farm Bureau President Chuck Fry says everyone has a role to play.
Unless all of you guys out there are willing to grow your own food, you're in trouble.
Brian Hernandez and his mother, Luisana Guevara, love the Nationals.
They're a great team.
Brian loves baseball, too. But this fall, he was not able to play because of a debilitating type of arthritis that affects the spine. When Brian is in the hospital, he loves to watch Nationals games.
I like them playing because it helps me feel better.
But the Nats aren't the only thing helping Brian when he's feeling down.
We have a system when he's admitted in the hospital. He has his bunny that makes him feel better, and I'm the mama bunny that makes him feel better.
Today, along with hundreds of other fans, Brian and Luisana used their bunny-themed good luck charms to support the team they love. The Nats invited fans to Nationals Park to donate a lucky item to help give the team good luck in the playoffs. In return, fans got the opportunity to take home a prize. After donating a lucky charm, fans have 15 seconds here at the Center Field Plaza to pick a bag that could have Nats gear, Nats merchandise, and even Nats playoff tickets.
2 tickets to the game, baby! Yeah!
Brian's takeaway? A bobblehead.
Michael Taylor.
Valerie Camillo, the Nats Chief Revenue and Marketing Officer, says this is an opportunity to give back to the fans.
You know, we're always looking to do experiential, fun things with the fans. We think it helps connect them to the team more. It's a way of saying thank you.
And the fans, like Brian and his mom, hope the good luck charms will translate into a series win.
I think they're gonna beat the Dodgers.
At Nationals Park,
Go Nats!
Craig Weisenfeld, CNS TV. I'm Craig Weisenfeld. The polls in Maryland have been closed now for 1 hour, although anyone who was still in line was allowed to stay and vote. Chapecoense were having a fairy tale season. After playing in the Brazilian 4th Division as recently as 2009, they were about to play in their first major tournament final.